Hello, welcome. My name is Rebecca, and I am the temporary housewife. Today, I like to share with you a recipe for some delicious Puerto Rican style empanadas, or as we call them, pastelillos, empanadillas. I'm gonna be making this dough from scratch. Yes, you can buy them in the supermarket, but it's just so satisfying to have them homemade. And if I can cook it, you can cook it. Our ingredients are some all purpose flour, warm water, salt, and oil. I'm using a cooking oil. You don't want anything with a strong flavor like olive oil. And that's it. We're going to start working that flour. You're going to add the salt. You're going to mix it in. Now, you can use your stand mixer with the dough hook if you have it. After that, you're going to add in your oil and you're going to mix it in as well. And you're going to see that it starts to become sandy, and that's exactly what you want. Once you've done that, you will add in your water. Now, depending on the day, because flour does behave differently, you might need less water. You might need a little bit more water. Today, I had to add a little bit more water, like maybe it was almost a tablespoon of water that I needed to add. And you're going to stir that until it becomes a dough. Once you get to this point, you're going to want to go ahead and work it with your very clean, very dry hand right there on the bowl. Then you're going to turn it onto your counter. And I kneaded this for about 6 minutes. But basically, you're just going to knead it until it changes its consistency. It's going to become a lot smoother, and it will not stick to the surface or to your hand. You see the difference? At this point, you're going to shape it like a little ball, and you're going to cover it with plastic wrap. Let it rest for half an hour. And after that half hour, you're ready to cut into it. Now, I cut mine like a pie. Make sure you flour your knife so that this doesn't happen to you. This turned into a what not to do video. So I got 12 slices out of mine because I made medium to smallish empanadas, and you can see that they're not perfect. They don't need to be. They just need to be delicious. And then we're ready to roll them out. I like to roll them out until like 1/8 of an inch thick. You can make them thicker if you'd like. And what I've done is that I've taken a Ziploc bag and I've cut slits on the sides and placed my ball of dough in there. I flatten it with my hand and then I roll it. I do this because I don't want it to stick to the rolling pin or to the surface. It just makes it easier. And at this point, you want to be heating up your oil. I heated mine for like 8 minutes to medium, almost medium high heat. Here, I start filling them, and I made some meat and some pizza empanadas. For the pizza ones, you're just going to add like a teaspoon and a half of pizza sauce or marinara sauce, and then your desired amount of mozzarella cheese. But here I'm showing you how to do it with the picadillo. And there is a video coming up with the recipe for the picadillo for empanadas. And you don't need to use an egg wash or anything because it is fresh dough and it does stick. And you're going to seal it with the fork once you're done. And she's almost ready to go into the oil. Like I said, I heated it for like 8 minutes at a medium-high heat. And you want to drop your empanada in there. And what I like to do, I like to give my pan a shimmy shake so that the oil like kind of covers the whole thing. I'm going to flip it like at the 2.5 minute mark, 3 minute mark. And you're going to cook it for like 5 to 7 minutes. And voila! Here you have it, your delicious empanadas. You see that some of them have like a braided fold. The others have the fork mark. And they're all delicious. They were pretty easy to make. My family was happy. If you like this recipe, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see some more, please subscribe because there's a lot more to come. Thank you so much and buen provecho.